How much money should I save for retirement? If you're asking this question, you're likely wondering how much you need to ensure you can enjoy a comfortable retirement without the stress of running out of money. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, but there are key factors to consider that will help you figure out how much you need to save for your specific situation. One of the biggest challenges people face when planning for retirement is not knowing where to start. You could calculate a specific dollar amount, but a better approach is to think in terms of a percentage of your current income and consider your lifestyle needs. As a general rule, experts recommend aiming to save 10-15% of your pre-tax income each year, starting in your 20s or 30s, but for those nearing retirement, you may need to ramp that up. A good starting point is calculating how much you expect to spend during retirement. It's not as simple as just multiplying your current expenses by a certain number. In fact, many retirees find that they spend less than they thought they would, especially when they no longer have a mortgage or other major expenses. But on the flip side, healthcare and travel costs can rise, so factor those in. Many financial advisors suggest a target of 70-80% of your pre-retirement income. So, for example, if you make $100,000 a year, you might need around $70,000, $80,000 annually in retirement. However, these numbers vary greatly depending on your lifestyle and where you plan to live. You also need to think about how long you expect to live in retirement. The average American lives to about 79 years old, but if you're in good health, you might live longer. So it's important to plan for that extra time. You don't want to outlive your savings, which is a real concern for many retirees. That's why it's important to have a strategy that not only helps you save, but also protects your wealth as you age. When it comes to saving for retirement, a traditional savings account or 401k is often the first thing people think of, but it might not be the best option for everyone. If you're looking for a more secure and growth-focused approach, a gold IRA can be a smart choice. Thousands of Americans are using gold IRAs to protect their wealth against inflation and market volatility. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, I highly recommend you click the first link in the description for a free guide that explains why so many Americans are choosing gold IRAs as part of their retirement strategy. So, back to how much you should save. It's important to take a comprehensive approach. Consider not only the amount of money you're putting aside, but also the type of investment. If you're planning on retiring soon, you'll want to make sure your money is working for you in the most efficient way possible. A diversified portfolio with a mix of assets, including gold, can provide stability in unpredictable times. When looking at different retirement accounts, it's easy to think about IRAs or 401ks as your only options. However, if you have $100K or more in your IRA or 401k, or even $5 million in savings, it may be time to explore a gold IRA to protect your wealth from market risks and inflation. This is especially true as we see more and more Americans turn to gold as a safe haven for their investments. Gold has a long history of retaining its value, even in times of economic uncertainty, which makes it an ideal option for people nearing retirement or already retired. To calculate how much you should save, start by figuring out your retirement goals. How much will you need to live comfortably? What lifestyle do you want? How long do you plan to be retired? From there, you can use that information to determine your target savings rate and ensure you're on the right track. Remember, retirement planning isn't a one-time thing. You need to review and adjust your plan regularly, especially as you approach retirement. Now, if you want to take a step towards securing your financial future, especially if you're nearing retirement and have a sizable portfolio, don't forget to click the first link in the description to get your free gold IRA guide. This will give you the tools to protect your wealth and retire with peace of mind. For those with $100K or more in your IRA or 401k, or even if you're fortunate enough to have $5 million or more in savings, a gold IRA could be the perfect fit. With inflation on the rise, having a portion of your savings in gold can be a smart move. So to wrap up, the answer to how much money you need to save for retirement really depends on your personal goals, lifestyle, and how long you plan to be retired. But by following some basic guidelines and considering alternatives like gold IRAs, you'll be well on your way to a secure and prosperous retirement.